Hey, it's your boy BT, Brendan Taylor. You're watching 5th Street Gym on South Beach. You're watching True School Sports.
All right, Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with one of the toughest heavyweight fighters out there, Derric Rossy. How you doing, Derric?
Good, doing well, doing very well.
First of all, great to see you. I was a bit surprised that you were in South Florida, so it's good to see you here.
Yes, good to be here. The weather's great. You know, I need a little bit of change of venue as far as training, just to stop the monotony of everything. You know how everything is. So came down here, great people, great work.
This is your first time at the Heavyweight Factory, I'm assuming, right? Or
Yes.
Yeah. So what's the sparring been like out here? I know we just went in there with Trevor Bryan. We got great heavyweights here.
Oh, it's excellent. I mean, you can't get higher quality matchups than this. I mean, you got legitimate contenders, up and comers. So no matter what level it is, you're getting intense work.
What did you, as far as all the guys you sparred, you like, just describe like what have been some of the better sessions you've had like with?
I mean, pretty much I can't say I had one bad session. I mean, to the beginners who have vigor in them, they have that hunger. To the veterans who have the hunger and the know-how. So you get a little of both. You get the push and you get the knowledge from it. So I'm gonna say from the bottom rung to the top tier, I've been having great work.
You mentioned all the heavyweight greats that are in here, Bo, Holyfield, Michael Moore. Is there anything that you picked up from them specifically, like just talking to them?
Just talking to them. You know, most of them just explaining some of the knowledge that they had, all the ups and downs they went through in the fights, the mental aspect of it, just little tidbits, little flashlights into their game. I mean, I'm not sitting there and writing a biography about them. They just give me little snapshots into the game, and you know, I'm taking those little bits from them, and that little bit is worlds of knowledge.
Yeah, and like how has that helped you in the ring? Like,
oh, it's great. It's you know, when you're surrounded by so many great fighters, you have no option to try to be great. You know, you want to impress. You want to impress yourself. You want to tell them, listen, I am listening to you. I am picking some things up, and it translates totally.
Yeah. Your last fight was against Devern, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Bermain. Yes.
So like, where are you at right now as far as like this stage of your career?
It's you know, I'm pretty much in a little bit of a last stretch. I'm gonna go until I can't go anymore. But from an audience standpoint, from a fan stand view, is the fact that, you know, I'm long in the tooth. Yeah, coming to the next. I do have a lot of fights, a lot of experience, but for me personally, I think I'm just getting good at what I'm doing.
Yeah. No, and you looked very sharp in there.
Oh,
one thing that kind of took me by surprise, I watched your fight with Trevor and other fighters.
Yes.
One thing that took me by surprise was, you know, I know you're a football player, but your athleticism actually was kind of something that took me by surprise. You were in there, working the angles really, really well.
Yes. No. The thing is, that's the whole thing is. It's so much the mind frame that I really have to take control of. I mean, this game is crazy. Everyone can have the attributes. Everyone can have killer instincts, throw crazy bombs. But to have the mindset to get in that ring and be calm and cool, to let that inner you come out, to show, that's what I've had to need to experience to let it come out. Now it's eventually coming out.
Yeah.
What's up, man? How's everything?
You mentioned like the inner you, and like you're someone who has like not had soft touches in his career.
No.
So like describe like the psychological aspect of being someone kind of in your shoes who has to fight everybody and doesn't get like necessarily soft touches.
Well, I'll start from the beginning. From the beginning, it's a mind scramble. You know what I'm saying? The intensity of it. Try and grab hold of your jitters. Because every guy, from the beginning, it was basically just months through it. And as you're tripping through, getting to know these greats, getting to know this knowledge, it becomes more, you're better, you're great. You add you gain that experience where you know that confidence is in you.
Yeah.
And that is the biggest thing in anything. I mean, and that's the one thing I need to get. Unfortunately, I started late where I need to catch up with my confidence. Well, my confidence to catch up with me, because I was off to the races. But now everything's settling in.